I recently watched the brand new Zack Snyder film, Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scargiver, so let's talk about it. So this film pretty much takes place right after the first film, since this is Part 2. And the film is about Cora and the others going back to that Farmville to help the farmers get ready for the Mother World as they will be arriving soon. So they're pretty much going to be training them to fight the Mother World. And unfortunately, just like the first film, this film is just a letdown. Like, all of the flaws that the first film has, from just super unnecessary slow motion a lot, underdeveloped characters and just hard to get behind the characters, forced adult themes, like all of that continues on with this film. And it is just disappointing. And I'm gonna be honest, though, I am just disappointed because Rebel Moon Part 1 and 2 had a lot of potential. Had a lot of potential to be great sci-fi projects. And one way how to feel about this film or this franchise is, get the worst Star Wars project that you can think of. From your opinion, get whether it's from the prequels, the originals, the sequels, the Disney Plus shows, one of the spin-offs, whatever. And this is just 10 times worse than that. Like, it is hard to pretty much get behind some of the characters. Some of the dialogue throughout the film was a bit off. Some of the slow motion was just super unnecessary because most of the film was pretty much them farming. So you will have slow motion just of them farming. And then just the slow motion just goes on for much longer than it needs to be. I saw a joke about this, but it was that if you have the slow motion scenes be regular scenes and not in slow motion, then the film will be an hour less. I can totally see that, to be honest. One thing I will give the film is that some of the action was pretty cool. But other than that, characters, the antagonist, some decisions just unfortunately wasn't it. And I know there is a director's cut of this coming out later on, who knows when. And I'm gonna be honest, that should have been the film that we have gotten instead of this film. Because it is just a bit ridiculous at this point. I am pretty sure they're only doing it for the memes. And there is another joke that these films wouldn't need director's cuts if they were made good in the first place. And yeah, I have to agree with that. Which unfortunately, in the end, the first one and this one just are disappointing. Sure, cool action here and there, but other than that, they're both disappointing films. And even though I'm not the biggest Zack Snyder fan, I did love Zack Snyder's Justice League, and I really enjoyed his Watchmen film and Army of the Dead. So it's like, what happened with this? Overall though, Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scargiver is just a disappointing mess. It has so much potential, but yet it just fails. Probably best to wait for the director's cut, but who knows when those will come out. But have you seen the new Rebel Moon? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below and follow me.